But Jack Reacher, wow. Have you seen those movies?
Absolutely not.
They are so good. You must watch them. Watch the first one first and then watch the second one.
And then the third one after
Not
that.
yet.
Oh, okay.
This
I
is
see what you did there.
That's what my story is about. So it's based on a novel by a British journalist called Lee Child, author called Lee Child, and the first book is called. He's got a few Jack Reacher books. So the first one is called One Shot or something, and that's what the first movie is based on. And the fans of the book liked the movies. However, they said, and this is the reason Lee Child doesn't want to make another Jack Reacher movie. Instead, he went to Netflix, and it's a now series.
Okay.
Because the reason being, Tom Cruise was great, but the reason is he's too short.
Oh, I see.
And that's the reason Lee Child, the author, hasn't granted a third Jack Reacher movie.
So in his head, I mean, you sometimes get with these like action authors that they write these characters to be idealized versions of themselves. You know, like you kind of like imagine that they're sitting at their computers with erections, kind of writing about how hardcore they are and how all the ladies want them. And
God.
yeah.
I mean, you get a sense of Wilbur Smith did that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Wilbur Smith like stroking his musket, and I don't mean his gun, you know, like while riding out
He's
his
like a game
heroic-
ranger. That's
Yeah.
where he's shagging international tourists who come on safari. American chicks whose dads want to shoot an elephant, for example. Which
I
is
mean,
the
as
plot
a
of
casual kind of.
Time to Kill. But so that's my fact, is that Lee Child said no third Jack Reacher. We're instead going to go with another actor on Netflix because Tom Cruise is too short.
I mean, the thing about the movies, and Tom Cruise is short. We all know that Tom Cruise is short, but the thing about the movies is that you can make somebody look taller just by kind of, you know,
Platforms.
making the ladies stand a few meters behind him. They're further away and they look, or in Tom Cruise's case, a couple of kilometers behind him to
Nicole
make him look.
Kidman knelt during all her scenes with.
Oh,
I'm
did
joking,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
joking.
during Eyes Wide Shut. They sawed her off at the knees. But so it's possible that that Lee Child probably does look at Tom Cruise and think, yeah, that guy's too short. He's not the 6'5" rugged, you know, man stallion that Jack Reacher probably is supposed to be. And I'm guessing purely on the basis that I have this irrational bias against action authors, but so I think that's the thing. I don't think necessarily that would be the reason why he moved to Netflix, because I think if he thought Tom Cruise was too short, he may have said something before the movies were made. They made two. You know? I mean, if he was so unhappy with Tom Cruise as Jack Reacher, it may be one of many reasons. You know, perhaps he thinks, no, movies are too short. They simplify his wonderfully in-depth stories about this 6'4" rugged man that sleeps with a lot of women and shoots big guns, not to compensate for anything, but purely because that's what the book is about. I'm sure that he would have stopped the movies based on something else. And also traditionally, you do like to open these podcasts with a lie. So I'm gonna say it's a lie, and let's see what happens.
Well, no, it's the truth. Can you believe it?
There we
Lee
are.
Child, what a dick move,
What a
if
child,
you ask
eh?
me.
Yeah.
That's a dick move. But you see, beforehand, he justified the casting of Tom by saying, you know, you could get a tall actor, but then a 90% character of Jack Reacher. But with Tom, you might get a shorter actor, but you're going to get 100% of Jack Reacher. I agree, because it's a great movie. I love it. Really love it. No, because he's a drifter, man. He's like ex-cop, ex-military police. Then he decided the uniform, he just can't do it anymore. It's too much hypocrisy. And he's a drifter. Has nothing, but he draws his salary every month from wherever. But he just hops on a bus, motels, hops on a bus.
Sure.
I love it, man.
Who doesn't want to live like that? Like on a bus, just drawing a salary for nothing.
When he goes to motels, and just eats at little diners across the United States.
And what does he do? What does this Jack Reacher fellow do?
Well, when he's a drifter,
Yeah, when he's drifting,
he eats at diners. And
Okay.
He stays in motels.
I mean, these books sound amazing. I'm pretty sure Tom Cruise couldn't cover this character at all.
Yeah. But like there's one scene in the first movie. I really love it. It's
Yeah.
like I really love it. It's like philosophically I want to go there. Like there's a girl who's played by, I don't know, she's blonde, pretty. She was in Gone Girl. Blonde.
Oh,
She's
I
in
know
the
who you're
first Jack
talking about,
Reacher.
but you think I can remember her name?
Yeah,
Anyway.
she's in the first Jack Reacher. So there's a scene where she's in his motel because they're discussing the case or something. Because he was an investigator. Yeah.
Are we gonna just quickly? Are we gonna do a 90-minute breakdown of the movie? Or
No,
are we,
okay, I'm nearly finished. And then it's the one scene I like, and then he's like, he's washing his shirt. She's like, could you please put some clothes on? Could you please put a shirt on? And he's like, this is my shirt. Then he hangs it up. So it's like,
Oh, like it's his only shirt.
yeah.
Ah, I see.
Ah,
Rugged,
yeah.
manly,
Yeah.
solo,
Lee Child
Big
sitting there.
guns.
With his, yeah.
sex with hot women.
And he moves like that and that and that.
Ah, amazing.
just
I
a
mean,
real
that's what you
punch.
want from an action movie, isn't it? You know, like I'm 5'9", so I'm not exactly the tallest dude that's ever lived. But I'm surprised.
You could have played Jack Reacher.
Yeah, I'm surprised quite often by how many action stars are really short. You know, like Tom Cruise is what 5'7", and Jean-Claude Van Damme is like
Yeah.
5'6".
Yeah.
You know, you think about it, like there's quite a lot of these guys are tiny little. You know, Vin Diesel is 4'11". I don't know that he is, but yeah, tiny. Sylvester Stallone's apparently quite
Is
short
it?
as well. Yeah,
Oh,
like
my.
Sylvester Stallone's also. I don't know exactly how short. I mean, but you know, when I talk about creative angles, I don't think you would get the sense that Sylvester Stallone was short by all the movies that he's in. You know?
No.